Well, howdy, y'all. Hey, I got a new Prairie Dog placed chute. It's kind of a big 15-acre field. It's really just dry, bone dry, really. Not a whole lot of vegetation, but I'll be using the B Mag, of course, with the Tacticam, and I don't have to use the lead-free bullet, so I'm using these 20-grain V Max. I believe Winchester makes them, kind of a little ballistic tip on it, and really explosive fragmentation. And of course I got the Caldwell shooting rest, and I should be real solid with that. This is over 250 yards across this field, but I generally try not to take a shot over 200 yards. Sometimes I get in trouble even taking a 200-yard shot. I'll try and interlace the scope cam in with the Nikon P900. There's actually quite a few more prairie dogs in this little village. Of course, I'll try and slow some of the shots down so you can kind of see the vapor trail of the bullet flying through the air. I think most of these shots are going to be at about 140, 165. Some of them are a little closer. Some of them are in the, I don't know, 90 range. You can really tell how that, actually these are, I was thinking these are Winchester, but they're actually branded by Hornady. I don't think Hornady makes them. I think Winchester does. But you can really tell how explosive they are. They really do a job on this
setup under the cedar tree.
Yeah,
it's not too cloudy. I have a pretty nice view.
Yeah, man, shade is at a premium. I try to get started early when it's still a little bit cool and give it up by 10 o'clock. If you don't have shade, you can't even make it to 10 o'clock, I don't think. I'm wearing a Camelback full of ice water. And that really helps a lot there. You can kind of get an idea of how parched this field is. Wouldn't say there's grass on it hardly at all. There's some kind of spindly, I don't know, it may be remnants of old grass or something, some kind of, I don't know, just little sticks sticking up. At 20 grain is a little bit slower than those 15 grain, but man, they pack a wallop when they get there. That is, if you actually can hit something. I think these bullets are leaving the muzzle at around 3,000 feet per second, which is, oh, I don't know, about 300 feet slower than the 15 grain. I was kind of waiting, hoping I'd get me a double there, but they just didn't quite line up for me. So I had to pick, I think I picked the one in the back because the one in the front kind of takes off. And if I kept messing around trying to, reset the Nikon, then by the time I get back on the gun, the Prairie Dog moves, so I just took what I can get on this one. You can tell there's quite a bit of energy coming off of these things. Let me get my reading glasses, maybe I can make out what it says on the box there. Yeah, the energy at 150 yards is like 230 foot-pounds, which is certainly enough for prairie dogs. Now, don't ask me what happens with the crosshairs here. I was trying to mess with them and get them to, I don't know, be zoomed in, and something crazy happened with it, so you'll have to forgive my editing. I think this software is smarter than I am, but I do what I can. Yeah, it's got enough energy even out there at, I guess, 150 yards to lift those prairie dogs off the ground. That is, if you actually hit them.
Jiminy crickets.
This one's out over 200 yards, and I was sure I could get him because I kept hitting so close, but finally I had to just give up. I was just wasting too much ammo, and it's just too precious a commodity these days. I just said,
oh, for goodness sakes.
Heck with it. I just had to give it up.
And I did not see what happened.
Yeah, I just kind of winged that one, but he didn't last too long.
What the?
I think I hit the dirt just behind that one, or in front of. You can see how dry it is out there. There's just hardly anything for these prairie dogs to eat. That's probably a good thing, thinning down their population a bit. There's a little bit of green there. But you can tell they hadn't been shot much because they don't seem to be too spooked by it. Finally got that one. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.